Born June 14th, 1946, Donald Trump is an American businessman, real estate mogul turned reality TV star who took a wild detour into politics and became the 45th president of the United States, and soon to be the 47th president. Imagine a mix of a business tycoon, a showman, a Twitter warrior, and you've got Donald Trump in a nutshell. Before politics, he built a real estate empire with his name plastered on everything from a skyscraper to a steak. Then he became the king of catchphrases like, "You're fired," on The Apprentice, which I admittedly watched, and was basically his national anthem. In 2016, he decided to run for president because why not? And against all odds, he beat seasoned politicians with slogans like "Make America Great Again," rallying fans who saw him as the ultimate anti-establishment outsider. As president, he brought his boardroom style to the Oval Office, making headlines daily with bold policies, bigger-than-life rallies, and late-night Twitter storms. For instance, he brought his big opinions to foreign policy. According to Benjamin Waterhouse of UVAMillerCenter.org, Trump pursued a more unilateral approach, emphasizing America first, where he withdrew the U.S. from international agreements like the Paris Climate Accord and the Iran nuclear deal, and sought to normalize relations with North Korea. You can also read about his 2 impeachments on ConstitutionCongress.gov, sparking more drama than a daytime TV soap opera, but remaining a force to be reckoned with. His presidency was like a reality show, unpredictable, controversial, and impossible to ignore. According to the Library of Congress.gov, Donald Trump is the only president in U.S. history to have been impeached twice. Also, on the citizensofethics.org, he's also the only president in the United States to run with 4 criminal cases against him. So love him or hate him, Trump is a one-man brand, and he has reshaped American politics with a mix of memes and endless media coverage. And if you think he's done, think again. He's still a major player, and his next episode is in the works. So how did this man go from business tycoon to the most polarizing figure in modern politics? It wasn't without the help of media and the media coverage for Donald Trump. The media has positively and negatively affected and influenced Donald Trump's political campaigns. On the positive side, Trump's received extensive free coverage, keeping him constantly in the public eye. Social media has allowed him to bypass traditional outlets, communicate directly with supporters, and dominate the news cycles. On the flip side, media outlets often focused on controversies, scandals, and fact-checking his statements, overshadowing his policies. Accusations of bias, particularly from left-leaning media, painted him negatively and amplified opposition narratives. Repeated coverage of issues like impeachment and the January 6th Capitol riot created perceptions of chaos during his term. In regards to media support, the left-leaning outlets like CNN and the New York Times were seen as supporting Democratic candidates like Joe Biden and Kamala Harris, whereas the right-leaning outlets like Fox News and Newsmax largely backed Trump, focusing on his accomplishments and countering opposition. So, in the end, while media boosted Trump's visibility and energized his base, negative coverage and perceived bias may have alienated moderates and independents, influencing overall public perception. But then again, regardless of all the negative coverage, it has only behooved him. Only in the United States can you be impeached twice and convicted on 4 criminal indictments and still run for the highest seat in the country. In the words of Donald Trump himself, even the fake news rhetoric is better than no coverage at all.